G'day legends, and thanks for tuning in. This week's video, I'm going to be back on my boy Jigsaw. I've got a roll racing event lined up for this weekend, and I want to get the tune sorted out in Jigsaw and a few other issues. So grab your frothy coffee, kick back, relax, and enjoy the vid. Rightio, legends, don't mind all the pollen and crap that's falling on the tree on the Jigsaw, but yeah, I'll show you what's going on with the big unit. I've got a feeling there's, the sniper controls the timing on this thing, and I got a feeling there's an issue, hopefully not with the Dizzy, hopefully it's just sort of with the sniper. So basically when it starts up and when it gets like into a lean position, it sounds like it's knocking, like it's pre-igniting or something. So I'll show you what I mean. I'll fire it up, and you'll probably hear it straight away. It almost sounds like a big end knock, but like I say, you're cruising along normally when it's got a good air-fuel ratio and that, there's no noise, you can rev it up, it goes away. It's just very sporadically. It's not sure if that's coming through or not, but there's definitely a weird knock in there. And like I say, when it goes lean, I can just give it a bit of a rev and the knock goes away. And it seems to be more when it's colder as well. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the timing control out of the sniper. The MSD is already locked out, so I'll just run it through the MSD box, leave it locked out at, I don't know, 20, 25 degrees or whatever, and see how it goes from there. Because yeah, it's a bit annoying and I want to work on the tune as well. So we'll take Jigsaw around the back and get into it. Rightio, legend. So we got Jigsaw around the back, got him up on some stands. I'll just show you the current setup, how this thing is wired up. So that's the MSD box, and as you can tell, so that's from the holley sniper to the Dizzy. That's how that's plugged up, and you've got another connection that goes from the sniper down to the MSD. So the MSD is used, but the holley's actually controlling the timing. So what I'm going to actually go to now is this setup here. So that is an adapter. There's a grey wire. So this adapter here, this goes into, that's that wire there, goes into the sniper, and it's attack output to give the computer, to let it know what RPM it is, for obviously for all the reasons, for tuning and all the rest of it. So going to wire that in, and that's going to plug straight into the sniper. Instead of the sniper then plugging into the MSD, that's not going to happen. That's going straight to the MSD. The Dizzy wiring, the 2-wire from the Dizzy, that's going to plug directly straight into the MSD box, and all the holley is going to receive is the TAC output. That's all it needs, and then this will be, the timing will be controlled by the Dizzy, not the sniper. So I want to do that as a test to see if the that pre-ignition sound, that little knocking sound, is the holley throwing the timing all over the joint, because that's one of the ways they control the idle, is actually the timing. If you have a look at them, the timing sort of goes all over the joint. So I just want to confirm that if it does fix it, it's not the end of the world, because this thing, like I said, being locked out, I can just leave it at 20 degrees and it'll be safe as houses. The only thing it changes sort of like a little bit of spill time and all that, but yeah, I'm not that worried about it anyway. So we'll I'll change this wiring around, we'll fire it up, and yeah, see if that noise goes away, eh? Right, yeah, so I just swapped the wiring around and I actually fired it up, and it sounded like it was still knocking at the start of it. It's cleared out, but I still think it's doing it. I'll show you what we're working with. See if it does it on startup. Hear it that much now because it's warmed up a bit, but it did sound like it was doing it at the start. One thing I am going to do is I think I'm going to update the firmware in the sniper. This thing's got an issue. It's never built a learn table in it. I've researched it a lot, there was things about coolant settings and all the rest of it, but this thing's never built a learn table. When you go to do a data log, there's no RPM trace and stuff, so I think what I might do is, yeah, update the firmware, see if that does anything, and just keep playing with it till we can, yeah, get it sorted out. Because if you do it, I'll show you later, you do part throttle just sitting there, the thing will be fine, then it'll go lean, and then it'll go rich, and then it'll sort of settle down, then it'll go lean and go rich, and yeah, it's all over, so it doesn't really make a lot of sense. So it may have an internal issue in the sniper, or one injectors could be half plugged, I'm not sure. But we'll keep playing until we get it sorted, eh? So rip the laptop out and update this firmware, eh? Rightio, legends, we might have had a bit of a win here. So I've got the SD card, I've updated the firmware, I put it in JIGSAW, let it do its thing, and it updated. I fired it up and it basically ran the same. But I ran a data log, seeing if it picked up the RPM trace and a few other things. And I wanted to see if it had built the learn table after getting the new firmware. Well, here we are. We're in the learn table, and the thing's actually started populating. The sniper has never populated a learn table on JIGSAW before in its life, so we've just so by doing the firmware update, now it looks like it has populated it. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to transfer, there's a tab here, transfer learning to base. So transfer learning to base. Do you want to smooth the fuel table with the learned values? Yes. Rightio. So then if we go over to base fuel, see, that's the learning that's been applied now. So what I'm going to do is save the changes to what we've just done. Yep, saved it. So what I'll do is I'll pull the SD out, go and put it back in JIGSAW, go and do a heap of driving, I'm thinking, and then, yeah, come back, do it again, apply the learning, and just keep doing that and seeing if I can get, yeah, this weird thing. Actually, I'll close this down. I'll open the data log and I'll show you. So yeah, as you can see, mightn't mean much to a lot of you, but the purple line's the AFR. So if I unclick that, see, so the AFR's over there, click that. So that's what it's doing. It's having these massive swings where it's going lean, rich, lean, rich, lean, rich, all the way through it. But problem it has, we weren't getting RPM trace on this thing, but now it actually is. So see that red line there? Before it was just one line, like flat straight across the screen. It wasn't actually picking up the RPM on the data log for some reason. I don't know why, but now it is. So like fingers crossed, like I say, I'll put it back together and just go and do a stack of driving, come back, apply the learning, and I keep doing that. And yeah, hopefully we can finally get old JIGSAW sorted out, and that knock can go away too, and get some awesome drivability. So yeah, I'll get to driving, eh? Rightio, legends, so it's the next day. I've been doing a bit of road tuning with JIGSAW. I'm not sure where I left you off, but we've been going through the tune file, been doing a lot of learning. I've left the tune, we got it sort of dialed in as good as we can with the learning. My mate's going to, he's taking it over from now, he's going to dial in the tune from here. So done a couple of data logs this morning, and he's going to play with it now. So I'm going to do a bit of maintenance on it. I've got an engine oil change, I'm going to do it. I've got some some colder spark plugs that I'm going to put in this thing, make it a little bit safer so it doesn't detonate at all, even though the timing's super safe. But I thought I'll shout a new set of plugs and go one heat range colder, new fan belt, new oil filter. So yeah, we'll rip in and get this maintenance done, and hopefully by the time got that done, your mate will send me the tune file back,
we're going to rip into another dart log, eh? Rightio legends, so I went ahead, I already got the engine oil changed, got the new fan belt on it, so what I'm going to do is go ahead, rip them old plugs out, get them new plugs, get it slotted in. My mate's already sent me the updated tune file, so we'll rip in, get this done and take it for a drive, eh? Alrighty legends, so I think we've done it. I think we finally got Jigsaw tuned up to the point where I'm actually happy with it, that it drives like a car. For years, I've just driven around everything that's been wrong with this tune. That's just sort of how I do things. Just get it running, don't worry about getting it right. But I was sick of it. I've been avoiding driving it. I just wanted it done right, so I thought, nah, bugger it. I'm just gonna do it right. I got it to me mate. He's a whiz with this stuff. I'm gonna put his details in the comments, in the description rather. Put his details in there. Anyone who wants to get not just holley stuff. He does GM, he does late model Hemi stuff. Yeah, anything EFI. He is magic with it. So I've done countless data logs at this point. I think I'm going through a tank and a half of juice, but I think it's finally, Jigsaw's finally at a point where I'm happy with it. Like, there's no hesitations in jumping in it and knowing that doesn't matter what speed, what throttle input, doesn't matter what you're doing, the thing is just going to run flawless. So I'm out of my last run after the last update to the tune, and it's, yeah, gotten even better. So really happy with it. Like I say, today is Thursday, so Saturday Arvo is roll racing here in Townsville. So that's what the main, I guess the main reason, not the main reason, but one of the big reasons why I wanted to do it right now was because, yeah, I wanted to take it out roll racing, and I didn't want to be embarrassed by the thing. I didn't want to be embarrassed by the thing coughing and farting and carrying on and not doing what it should. So it's always made the power, it's just the drivability. So like I say, really happy with it now. The thing is just performing awesome. So as you can see, we've got the big tyres in the back ready to go for the weekend, the old ET Streets and Mickey Thompson. So my mate is also, now that we've sort of locked in this tune, he's making basically an identical tune but for E85. So really keen to see how that goes, because E85, like everyone knows, it sort of makes the engines run cooler. You can run more time and more boost without detonation, and actually sound better too. They sound a bit choppier on it, so very keen to see how that goes. I'm not sure if I'll run the E85 this weekend or not. With all you familiar with the Holley Sniper stuff, you know that it's just a matter of you go into the 3.5-inch touchscreen, you key on, go in there, go to config and change config, key off, key on, boom, there you go, you're in the next tune. So I can have a couple of 85 tunes, a couple of 98 tunes in it, like I have been doing with the 98, because I actually have the rev limiter set in the tune. So when I want to change the rev limit, I don't have to go and modify the tune. I just have multiple tunes set up in there. So I have like 3900 RPM, 4000, 4100 RPM for my different stage line RPM on the two-step. So yeah, that works out a treat. So yeah, I'll just get me mate with the 85. I'll set up the rev limiters and that too. So I've actually disconnected for the weekend. I've disconnected the trans brake. So the trans brake and the two-step live on the same button. So I've disconnected the trans brake down at the transmission, but it still has the two-step on it. So now I've basically got rolling anti-lag. I've got a rolling two-step. So I may or may not have tested that out already, and it may or may not be bloody awesome. So I can't wait to give it a go out on the track, lining someone up, hit the button. Probably, I don't know at the start speed, it'll probably be in first gear, I guess, because of how slow you have to start. But yeah, like being first, hit the button, get up to 4 grand, and things just sitting on the two-step, and then just let off and bang gears, and away you go. Not that Jigsaw is going to be the quickest thing out there, far from it, but never know, it might surprise a few people. It might, yeah, it might turn a few heads and go like, oh, that thing shouldn't be going that fast, because I say that all the time, especially when I decide to scare myself like I did the other day. It's a bit of an experience going that fast in this thing, but no, I'm all about it. It's bloody cool. So what we'll do is, yeah, I'll jump in the Burger, I'll take you for a quick lap, and yeah, I'll show you how well she's been behaving, eh? Rightio, so I've even had a play with the hot start on this thing, because the hot start has been non-existent. You basically have to hold the accelerator pedal down to get it to start, because it gives it too much fuel when it's hot, and then it takes a while to start. So, but I'll have a look. So I got my feet back here now, so we'll key on. It's been sitting here for, yeah, probably 10 minutes now or more. So we'll key on, see how long it takes to start, eh? There you go. How good. I should have done this a long time ago, but anyway, it is what it is. So, all right, so let's take it for a quick little strap, staying within the speed limits, of course. But yeah, so happy for this thing. Yeah, I was just talking to my mate actually just off the phone, who's been doing all the tuning, and yeah, if we're happy with what it is right now, I'm gonna send the data log and the tune back to him, and he's going to modify it for E85, like we say. And I'm thinking about doing the weekend on E85, just for the extra insurance, not really the extra power, just the insurance with the timing and all that. Not that the timing's crazy or anything, but yeah, so pretty keen. So just in first gear, so I'll just give it a, just instant, no flutter, no shut off, no nothing. It's just magic, like, yeah. It's just, every time I would do that before, the thing would just fall on its face, lean pop, and I'd have to feather it, get in and out of it. But now it's just, like, that's just tromping on it in second gear at low speed, no hesitation, no nothing. It's actually driving like an EFI car sort of should. Not that Sniper's a full-blown EFI, they're more like a electronic carby, I would say. That's what I sort of tell people about them. But yeah, I'm so happy. It's actually, the investment's making more sense now with the tune being where it's at. So yeah, I'm so happy, and can't wait. I haven't sort of taken Jigsaw out and thrashed it, sort of had an event for a while. I guess the last time I sort of did it then was the drift day. I did, I want to say at least a year ago, probably heading for 18 months ago, I'm not even sure now. It was a long time ago, but the drag strip's getting built in Townsville. That's another reason why I sort of want to start dialing this thing in, because as soon as that track opens, I'm going to have this thing set up, ready to go and run that 10. Because like everyone's, I probably told you a million times, I ran 11.1, 119 down at Willowbank. So, and that was on my old setup. This setup's making more power. It's got a bigger cam in it, makes more power and lower boost. So all I got to do is turn the boost up a little bit. The big slicks hook up, like it's got the trans brake, it's got the box, it's got the gears, everything to make it work. So keen to go to Townsville and run a 10 in my hometown. That's going to be bloody awesome. But for the meantime, when it lines up with me work, I want to support, you know, the roll racing and the stuff they do, you know, with the drifting and all the rest of it. So I want to support that sort of stuff, so there's more of it. And yeah, getting Jigsaw figured out to do that stuff is just going to make me want to take it more, instead of taking it out knowing I'm going to have to drive around with all the issues. You know, it's doing this, it's doing that, trying not to look embarrassed sitting in the pits while this thing's carrying on and hunting and whatever else, or running pig rich, whatever it was. But now, like, you get off the throttle, it idles down, does all the things. So yeah, crazy I did not do this sooner. But anyway, that's it's here now, it's done now, and I'm one happy camper. So like I say, it's Thursday now. I'm going to give it a wash, dial a few things. I'm going to nut and bolt a few things, just go over it, make sure it's all good to go. And then yeah, we'll my mate will probably do that E85 tune tonight. And once the E85 tune's done, I'll probably load that. I think I'll probably load that in tomorrow or Saturday morning. Go and fill the tank up with the 85. Go and do some tests with that. Do some data logging, and yeah, hopefully the E85 is all sorted too. So as you can probably tell, I'm pretty stoked with it all. So I appreciate you watching, legends. If you can do us a favour, like, comment, share and subscribe. I'll catch you on the next one.